Why, it must be time to make a video. What I want to do in this one is to show you why free radicals are global homeostatic regulators of everything in your body, and hence, because of the cannabinoids' ability to regulate the free radicals, we have their ability to regulate everything in our body from conception until death. So I'd like to go over why these free radicals are so amazingly important from a perspective that's not held. At least I've never read about it or seen it. So here we go. First of all, every one of your cells, which is so small you can't even see it, has about 2 yards of DNA in it. So imagine 2 yards of string that's so thin you can't see it, wrapped in this compartment that's so small you can't see it. And then cell division occurs. And before cell division occurs, DNA replication has to occur. And that DNA replication you want to occur with great accuracy. Otherwise, mutations occur and you have the associated problems that go with them. So here we have this 1 yard's worth of DNA in each cell. And it turns out that the amount of DNA in your total body is enough to go from here to the sun and back a few hundred times. This is mind-boggling, all right? It gets crazier. On the planet Earth, there appears to be approximately 50 billion tons of DNA in life, okay? So we can see that obviously something very significant is going on here. So what I want to do now is cast that into the concepts of flow, dynamics that I'm always talking about, all right? So we know that ATP, for example, is the main energy source. It's like the dollar bill of a cell. They can do anything if they have enough of it, including cell division, DNA replication, DNA repair, making cell membranes, blah, 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 everything, all right? Well, your body every day produces approximately your body's weight in DNA. This is pretty mind-blowing. All right, so we get the idea that flow is constantly making things, and hence we are flow-dependent structures. But now let's look at some really bizarre things. A single molecule can kill you. A single free radical can kill you. So again, free radicals have unpaired electrons, and they're very reactive, and they react with everything in your cells. Your DNA, your RNA, your proteins, your lipids, your carbohydrates. And they change them. And my contention is that all of our biochemical complexity is largely designed to keep us from dying from too many free radicals. But on the other hand, again, as I've mentioned in other videos, we need them because they're responsible for coordinating the biochemical flow. In particular, the shift between carbohydrate metabolism via the electron transport system and fat metabolism, which is actually cellular recycling, and specifically recycling of things damaged by free radicals, okay? So imagine this one free radical that you're producing every day hits a critical base in your DNA of a cell that doesn't repair it for whatever reason, and whose immune system doesn't see the alteration as this cell becomes a cancer cell. And you try chemo and it doesn't work, but of course that screwed you up for cannabis and that didn't work. So here you have literally one molecule that expands its effect through the flow-dependent system and winds up actually destroying the flow-dependent system, you, okay? So now, every day, each cell in your body makes 20,000 of those damages, and you have about 15 billion cells in your body. 15 trillion, 15 billion, 15 trillion. 15 trillion cells in your body. So 15 trillion times 20 damages a day is a huge number, and one could kill you. And hence, that's why I say all of our biochemical complexity is designed to minimize the consequences of excess free radical production. And hence, this is why cannabis is the magic, because of how it coordinates our biochemistry on all levels, subcellular right on up to the old noggin. So we are dealing with something very special, and we have to understand the significance of these free radicals. And what we want to be able to do is appropriately manipulate our biochemistry so we keep growing and learning. And by growing, I don't mean getting fatter, I mean getting more fit mentally and physically, so that we're better able to adapt, since adaptation is what evolution selects for. So be high, have fun.